It's IdoNotes episode number 111, the new Voyager Pro UC V2 with some new enhancements. Hey everybody, wanted to walk you through one of the new things I was able to get my hands on and test. Previously I talked about the headset of choice that I use. Savvy Office Pro is one of the ones I use for connecting to VoIP and SIP stuff as well as the phone. But they came out with the new Pro UC2. They changed a few things about it, so really quick I wanted to show you what they changed and how it works, the same time integration as well as the other pieces. So we have the box sitting there. What's new about it is some of the features and functions that are in it. We're going to take a look. So it has the standard charger and everything you expect from before. The headset itself, which I'll pick up, headset itself looks pretty much identical to what it did previously. As you can see, there's no change that's there. The biggest change though is in the USB connector and adapter that sits with it. There's a huge change with the USB connector. They made it very tiny finally, and humorously they tape it into the packaging. But as I peel it out, you can see it's now kind of what you'd expect from before. Pretty tiny is what you'd want on the side of your machine, sticking out. Still a little bit big, you couldn't leave it in there without popping it off probably, but good enough. So that's now included as well. Now what's different is it comes with a new carrying case that's small and tiny. It won't hold your charger, but it'll hold the headset and the adapter. It has the USB cable inside of it. It has a phone charger, and then it has a whole bunch of different earplug sizes for those of you with different size ears, of course. Now here's what's different about it as we talk about the headset. One of the main differences is the capabilities as well as the USB size. But what you're able to do with it now is it's a pick up to answer. So when you actually put it up to your ear, it'll actually auto answer a call. So when you're not wearing your headset and you hear it ring, just by simply placing it in your ear, the headset's now going to actually answer for you. That's cool. It'll auto pause media, so it has streaming media capabilities. Before, I think the other one did have streaming media if you actually enabled, but this one will actually pause the audio as well. So if you get a phone call, it puts your headset in mode, puts the media on hold, and then you can answer the call. The tapping is real easy. The buttons on the back, so what they've given you on the top is the volume controls. On the top, that's easy enough to figure out, as well as the audio for pausing and streaming. You use these buttons to actually, a 1 second press of both up and down will actually pause your media. You can mute your mic with a 1 second press of both when you're on a call. The call button itself on the side is built in right here on the side. This is actually a button. If you can see it sticking out right there a little bit. It's actually a button. That one allows you to one tap, take a call, a couple taps, you can actually call the last person back. You can initiate voice calling with 2 taps when you're not on a call. It takes about 90 minutes for a full charge to get this thing charged up now. And then you can actually have it tell you how much charge is left by pushing on the power button that's on the back. So the power button is right there on the back at the top of this thing, and I still have plastic on it, but you can see the power button's right there. You touch that, it'll actually tell you how much of it is left inside of the charge itself. So it's got a good charge time. 90 minutes isn't bad for it to give you hours and hours of charging. So I'm going to try this one out over the next few weeks and see how this compared to the main UC Pro. This will hook up for any of my Skype contacts. It'll hook into the same time United telephony. You can pair it with other Bluetooth devices that you have, which is also pretty cool. It has an auto lock call button, which is cool, so you don't automatically dial from your mobile phone with the auto lock feature that it has built into it. You can auto transfer a call if you're not wearing your headset and there's a call. The audio is routed to the mobile phone. When you put it on, it automatically jumps it over to the headset, so you don't have to worry about manually clicking the buttons and go back and forth. If you're already wearing your headset when there's an incoming call, the audio is routed to the headset automatically. So you've got that type of capability that's built in as well. Pairing it was very simple to do. I was able to just type in, put in a few zeros, and off it went when I did the pairing itself. They actually give you the steps for BlackBerry, iPhone, and Android inside the booklet, which is good to know. And then you put it in and, of course, do it with your PC. So this is the Voyager Pro UC2, as we saw before. I'll get that in there so you can see what the heck we're talking about. That's available. I'll put the link to it in the show notes so you guys can get an idea of what it is. But otherwise, check it out, and we'll see exactly how it performs on the road here coming up for Oslug.